Like I mentioned just a few moments ago, at least 4 confirmed deaths last night, and that threat isn't over. And this is the video that you're likely seeing a lot of, possibly on social media. We keep showing it here on Fox Weather just because it's just unbelievable. First of all, the wrath of that EF-3 tornado, and then the circumstance. It's chugging along and right next to an iced-over lake. We've got Fox Weather Meteorologist Haley Meier joining us live from Union City, Michigan. Look at that pile of rubble behind you there, Haley. That is unbelievable. What else are you seeing and hearing from Union City right now?
Well, for right now, at least the good news is that everybody is accounted for. So no missing people right now. They did still have search and rescue boats that are out just in case somebody is unaccounted for that's not been notified to the police. But right now, the final number of fatalities, at least here in Union City, is 3. But we know that there's been 4 in the entire state of Michigan from this prolific tornado event that we had yesterday afternoon. But the Sheriff's Department and the Emergency Management crew, gracious enough, they walked us through to show us the worst of what this now rated as an EF-3. We spoke with the National Weather Service, an EF-3 tornado that tore through with winds estimated at 150 miles per hour. These trees, they're not young. These are mature trees, in some cases debarked, all kinds of branches gone. You've got piles of just rubble and insulation, homes, bedding, beds, air conditioning units. In some cases, these homes are left with nothing. The only thing that I see in some of these homes is literally just a chimney. And as much as we harp on, go to the most interior room and try to be shielded. If you have a basement, go to a basement. It doesn't look like basements were all too common in this particular neighborhood. Now, in speaking with the emergency manager, he did have a press conference earlier. He stated that everybody got a notification on their phone that there was a tornado imminent and ongoing, so they should have had preemptive notice. But as we know, there have been fatalities here, so some people with damage like this, it's hard to even imagine how you can survive something like this. The emergency manager also told us that there were stories of heroism, people that were able to save lives in this event as it was happening, neighbors helping neighbors. But this is truly just catastrophic damage from this EF-3. You can see the lake. This is Lake Union. A big reason why they have boats out is because there were homes completely swept off their foundation and potentially tossed into this lake, and it's going to take a lot to sift through this. A big fishing community here, a lot of jet streams and jet skis rather, and boats that I've seen thrown about. So truly hard to wrap your mind around what took place here yesterday afternoon. We did catch up with the National Weather Service, and the preliminary rating was that EF-3, but there is a chance that this could get upgraded. Take a listen.
We got people from Chicago, from Kansas City, these experts that have been on these very destructive tornadoes. And what they're doing is they're reviewing some of the data points that I've had, that I collected and shared back with them. And so we'll make the determination whether there is support and evidence of an EF-4. A lot of the construction back there is 1970s, so it will be difficult, but we're going to take our due diligence and review that.
So with that, Nick, you can see we still have an active scene. Sheriffs and other cadaver dogs that are still around hunting. They said the thunderstorm activity yesterday evening had to halt some of their operations, but they seem hopeful despite all of this significant damage. And this is not the first time this community in particular has been hit by something like this. So Nick will have the latest updates. We'll be live on Fox Weather again tomorrow to bring you the latest, not only out of Union City, but we're also going to go and check out Three Rivers, Michigan, about 45 minutes to our southwest.
Yeah, wow. Haley, when you were talking about getting to the part of the street that got hit the worst, you absolutely found it. That is as bad as it gets, and we'll see what the National Weather Service does. Certainly an EF-3 tornado. We'll see if it does get upgraded. Great report, and we'll see you again here in just a bit. That's Fox Weather's Haley Meier live in Union City, Michigan right there.